Okay.
Preparing to live stream to YouTube.
You have to share that onto the Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah, your computer's putting out like 480.
Okay. I'm not trying to be a perfectionist like some people, so.
Well.
Just saying. Give me a minute. We are live. I'm just posting a link on Facebook so that everybody can join.
Yes. I think it's since it's a new thing, we want to be very slow at people joining and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. It after the live actually finishes, it does post it, so we should be fine.
32. We have 3 watching now.
3 people watching already.
Say hi if you guys are in the room. Could be me and you though. Me and you, one more. Boston accent.
Are you on
also next? Tony Better's on it. What's up, Tony? I pronounced your last name correctly. Tony Pettis.
Pettis? Got that Boston accent. Boston.
Luke Webb said hi. What's up, Luke? Hi, watching. Oh yeah, we got people. Is it clear for you guys? Is it laggy? This is new to us.
He said it's like letters, but with an F.
That's great. We got 14 subscribers. Sweet. I think we should do a giveaway for if we hit 100 subscribers. What do you think, Dave?
A whole hundo?
If we get 100 subscribers, do a nice giveaway or something.
Let's do it. Why not? We're gonna do the whole subscriber, like of the 100 subscribers, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if we hit, 1,000 subscribers, give something else away.
1 million.
If we can hit at least 10,000 subscribers, I'll give away a gun. What do you guys think?
Don't listen to him.
Pick a counts, Luke. I don't think so.
He said, "Let me start making fake accounts." What's up?
What's up, Todd?
You know what the sad part about this whole situation is?
What?
I think we're getting more people in than we normally do.
I don't see 7. How many do you see?
I see 7, but I'm saying like it seems like more people, like newer people.
Oh yeah. I sent some messages to people on Facebook to join.
Oh, so you cheating the system a bit? Okay.
It's not cheating. It's spreading. Spreading
the word. We're spreading the word.
I can be like John Levere. What's his name? The one that says the British is coming. John Revere.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
John Revere, the British is coming. So it's like, hey, HTTPS is coming. And they ring the bell, ring on us.
Not even. Nope.
All right. I guess since it's a new platform and it's still gonna be on YouTube, we just get started.
Yeah, I mean, we can, like I posted a link on Facebook so everybody knows how to get to this actual location for this specific. Oh, I made a typo. I spelled final wrong. Trying to be fast. Paul Revere, bet.
That's right.
So I guess maybe like 10 minutes after we finish streaming everything, it'll actually leave it up on our YouTube channel. So you can just type in the search Houston, Texas Paintball Series. And this video will be up showing that it was live and you can rewatch it if you need to, right? So
yeah.
Down to brass tacks, as they say. You young kids don't know about that. Don't know about
that. Oh, if you guys notice, I am wearing the HTTPS shirt, the dry fit.
Ooh.
So I have in the sale this weekend. We gave I think we gave 2 away this past Sunday.
I was trying to escape the sun because apparently I had to play with a lot of people
Yeah.
after I was told not to play with a lot of people. I'm
Yeah,
looking at somebody else right now.
Who? I didn't get to play. I wanted to play.
No, I know you didn't get to play, but I was told, Dave, don't play all day. And then as soon as I put my gun down, he's like, get on the field. His face.
Hey,
Like,
you wanted to play though, right? So you got what you wanted.
it's not the point. It's not the point.
My phone's going out. I don't know where I put my phone. Behind the back speech. All right, we got 10. I guess we got 10 viewers. We can get kind of to the point. If you want to mess around after, we can.
Yep. So before we get super deep into it, I want to make sure that all of our newer players are aware of what they need for their first tournament. So we want to make sure that you are bringing, obviously, your gun setup. You want to make sure you bring long sleeve jerseys if you have them. Long sleeve shirts will be fine. It doesn't matter. No rips or tears, like big, huge holes in your pants or anything like that. So if you're, I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. If your seat of your pants is out, like it's completely blown out, then you might need to go sew them up, or you might need to get some new pants. Shout out proedgepb.com, 1 or 2 day shipping. Wink, wink. So maybe, kind of. Anyway, so go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
All right. So if you have any issues about what to bring, if you're confused about what to bring, since we are on YouTube, our pretty much one and only video on here is what to bring to a tournament. So you can kind of rewatch that. I think it's like maybe 5 to 7 minutes at most, and it just goes over what to bring, very small things to bring kind of situation and stuff like that. Other than that, bring your water, because this last weekend was like obscenely hot. Like, it was bad. I don't think it was the worst it's ever been, but it's pretty bad. So water police, Dave gonna be on your case with his hydration pack on. Drink some water.
Yeah. So yeah, drink plenty of water. It was pretty hot this Sunday. Those who came out, and those who didn't come out, it's for sure. It's hot. Like, I got sunburned. My skin's a little red still, but
you see that, Ricky?
Yeah, Dave has no compassion. But yeah, drink plenty of water. Dave will be pretty much on you. We don't want anybody passing out or fainting. Just drink water. Make sure you eat something as well.
Yes.
Winning's important, but your health is more important. So
absolutely. For the brand new players as well, we are strictly event paint only. So only the paint that we are shooting, that we brought to sale, can be shot at the event. If you play both days, which I think at least 2 or 3 teams are kind of shuffling people around, it is absolutely okay to bring paint from Saturday and play on Sunday, but do not bring any old paint or whatever the case may be to play our event. We will know. We're going to crack down on that, make sure that you're only shooting our paint. And with that being said, let's kind of dive into the specific details, what we'll need to do for this event. So parking, you want to start off, Richie?
All right, parking is, make sure you guys are parking on the side of the field. Do not park across the street. Those are neighbors' areas. And if you're parking, don't park in front of their driveways. We try not to get towed or any issues for you guys. If you have any questions about parking, ask any of the staff members or ask Ryan. He'll be walking around. He's the field owner. He'll tell you guys where to park and stuff like that. We might be able to have another spot across the street. We're going to confirm that later today. So make sure you guys just park on the side where the field is, and then there's some parking inside the area where the office is.
So I will add to that. If you park inside the park, don't park like 17 feet away from the next car. Try to judge as close as possible to how it is when you are in a regular parking spot. Obviously, they don't have like lines or anything like that, but it's really helpful. You know, we don't want to have one truck in the corner and then it's like a 1.5 parking spots because somebody didn't want to park too close or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
So we can fit more people in there that way. It's going to be a tight fit regardless, but we want to make sure that everybody's kind of tucking in. Also on that, I'll go to the next thing. If at all possible, carpool to the event because there's going to be a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of cars. So we want to make sure that we can get as many people as close to the field as possible. So you don't have to walk miles and miles and miles. You're not going to walk miles. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. So that takes care of parking. Let's talk about cash discount. So what it's going to be is if you guys bring cash for paint, it's $55 a case for like kind of like I would say 4-star-ish, 4-star paint, and
Go ahead.
60 if you guys get like more the highest end paints, which is like Evil or 5-star. So that's if he brings cash. So cash will give you guys a better discount. Credit cards available, but you're gonna have to pay the fees, which is gonna be 60 for the entry level tournament paint, and then 65 for the high end tournament paint.
Yep.
So I don't know why I had a brain fart, but I was trying to figure out where to put that tier.
So
remember,
I will kind of add to that. I wouldn't necessarily call it entry level tournament paint. I've seen pros shoot this at NXL events. So
yeah, it's whatever breaks the best of the day.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And it's excellent paint. You shouldn't have to worry about which grade of paint you want, but we have 2 types of paint, which is why we have 2 prices for paint.
Mhm.
So,
So one might be great for bounce shots.
wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
I've only found like 2, and I think,
found a couple.
well, that's what I'm saying. I think they're the same ones that we and you found. So I don't think anybody knows about it. Wink, wink. So
I don't know either.
all right.
But okay, so remember, those who want to save money, bring cash.
Yeah.
If you want to go to the ATM, there's a gas station down the street. I think it has an ATM inside, and of course we'll have 4 porta potties for the event. But if you guys don't like porta potties, of course, go to the gas station.
Yeah. I think there's of course, there's the HEB down the street. I'm pretty sure it's got an ATM inside, and then there's it's on the right hand side when you're trying to go back. Anyway, there are ATMs all around if you need to. That's totally up to you. That's why we have the option. We're trying to mitigate the transmission of people touching, but we're going to be fine. Everybody's going to be quote unquote wrapped up. So if you want to bring cash and that's cheaper for you guys, then go ahead and do that.
Yeah. So have you seen anything at the live chat? Seems kind of slow in here.
No. If you have any questions as we're talking, guys, feel free to throw it in chat and we can answer them as we go. That's usually how we do it on Facebook.
Mhm.
And then, you know, as we go, we can kind of bounce around what we're talking about and go from there.
So comment below or hit the chat. Yeah. So like I was saying before, cash is king. If you want to show them that flyer, Dave.
I'm trying to get it. It won't let me do the things.
All those things.
All the things. Boom. There it is.
So
cash discount 55 and 60. So if you do, like, again, if you do use credit card, or maybe you didn't draft enough cash at that point, keep in mind that that's what it'll be if you have to use your credit card, 60 and 65 for the paint.
Sup Legacy Black. Yeah, so that's is there a way you can leave that on the screen? Like I know you can make it in the window and leave it on there.
Sure. Let me know. Let me see. Is it still up?
Yeah. Oh, it's I
Nope.
see just that.
Nope. It paused. Nope. It paused. Let's just do that, and that way I can still see the chat.
Okay. Yeah, you can leave my video alone. You don't have to see me. You know that plus sign next to your picture, you can add a new window, right?
The who, what, the what, but?
So the button on your screen, it should have a plus sign where your small window is. You press the plus and make a new window.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Anyway.
All right, so let's go on to check-in. So Saturday, all teams should show up at 6:30. Check-in. What time are you going to be opening the registration, Dave? 7?
No, 6:45 registration to be open. So that 15 minutes will be for people to park. If you're driving in that morning, you can kind of stretch and stuff like that. And then open registration at 6:45. Bring the whole team if at all possible. If somebody's like running super late and you have to get a game going, I understand. We'll get you taken care of from there, but I will track you down because we have to have check-in done. But if at all possible, bring the whole team up. I can knock everybody out at one time, and then you can go get your paint, which will be right next to me, and then you can go get ready to get started.
Yeah. So speaking of check-in, like bring everybody at once, all your players and all your staff. So we don't want to be waiting for 1 or 2 guys. Wait till everybody gets together, then come to the registration booth. That's the easiest way. So we can just get you guys checked in and ready to go. Then you can go purchase your paint and get ready for your games. I think that would be the easiest for everybody. Make it simple. We want to make this day run as smooth as possible because we don't want the heat to beat you guys up just standing around. So that is our goal. Also, Sunday check-in. D4 plays first. Same thing. Show up at 6:30. Check-ins at 6:45. We'll get your games rolling, and then D5 show up at 11 o'clock, and then you should be checked in by 11:15. Get your paint. D4 should be in their finals by that time, and then we'll start rolling. You guys will start right after D4 finals.
Yep.
Any questions?
Well, they can ask questions as I talk. So the way that D4 and D5 will probably end up being is there will be some, if not most of the D4. No, not most, but I think we're taking top 6, right? For D4?
Yeah, top 6.
So we're taking top 6 for D4. So 4 teams essentially will be gone. But that doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a ton of parking left. So, if you want to move your car later in the day or something of that nature, you can do so, and we'll kind of go from there. Just so that everybody's prepared. Please, if you are D5, do not show up before 11 a.m. Tell all of your teammates, if you're the only one watching this and whatever, spread the word, because we don't want so many people showing up trying to do registration for D5. We have ample time to kind of do registration and get everybody running before 12 o'clock without you having to be there early. We're trying to keep the number of people at any one time down as much as possible. So
and parking, yeah, because parking
is going to be, it's going to be crazy. So
staff IDs, Tony. Yes, so staff will get free IDs. It will say staff. It has a special color. We are going to be monitoring IDs all day. That means you need to wear your IDs or have it with you on you all day. If you don't have it, when I ask you to get it, so you don't want to be late for your game because you don't have your ID. The refs at the gate will be checking IDs for players. We are going to check for sandbagging. We're going to check for players sneaking on that staff, but they're trying to play. So we're going to be on top of that all day.
Yep. So the staff IDs are different. They are visibly different. So what I'd like to do is, as you step on the field, you will show your respective side ref your ID, put it away, shoot a couple of balls to chrono your gun, and then you are off to the gate. That way we can make sure that certain people aren't trying to get on and things of that nature. We want everything to be as fair as possible. That's the whole point of having divisions. If you're not playing in your division and you're playing down, that's the whole situation, right? So we're going to be monitoring that as best we can. We know some people are going to try to buck the system as always, but we're doing our best to make sure that everybody doesn't try to sneak on extra players or anything like that. But staff IDs, are printed right now. I don't see anybody adding a staff member at the event, so what we have should be good. And we can kind of go from there. Also at check-in, if you need to add a player, if they already have an ID from either last event or they purchased one for the league and they never came, whatever the case may be, it's just $20 to add them. If they do not have an ID, we have to print one right there. So it is $20 to add and then 30 to get the ID printed.
So we do have a couple more events lined up. So the ID is good for the season.
Yeah, IDs are good for the year, guys, and that's associated with our league. So anything that we put on, foreshadowing, anything that we put on, that ID is good for. You don't have to buy any additional ID. It's good for the year. So keep in mind of that situation. Don't lose them. Hold on to them. We should have a lot of lanyards this time so that everybody can actually have the ID on them at all times. Deadly Defiance has one staff member to add. Thank you for making my life difficult, but we'll get it taken care of. That's fine.
And then malicious intent too.
Who's that?
Malicious intent.
Malicious intent. Okay. See me at registration and we'll get you taken care of.
All right. Okay. So we pretty much went over everything. If we do a recap, parking, make sure you park on the other side of the field. If you don't know where to park, ask any of the staff members. Cash discount for paint. Make sure you guys bring cash. You want the discount. It's a $5 discount. So that's pretty hefty. There's 2 levels of paint. So one's for 55, the other one's for 60 for cash. If you use credit cards, it's 60 and 65.
Okay.
Heart U2 soda.
That is a horrible heart. Jesus. Thank you. What is that? This is like a square. What is this?
Okay, I'm sorry.
My goodness. For all of my newer players, just to kind of go back so we can have as smooth of an event as possible on both days. In order to get your league ID, I need to see a form of photo identification. So driver's license, school IDs, anything that has your picture and your name on it that match what you have on APPA is absolutely okay with me. I'm not gonna put it under a black light and check it or whatever. I just need to know that this picture and
well, there's people with multiple APPA IDs, so they might be sandbagging.
Who did what with who?
I'm just saying there's multiple people. There's people that have multiple APPA IDs.
No, I'm just saying though, like just give me an ID with your name on it and your picture, and I can go boop, and I can hand you your ID. Super simple. Okay. I don't want people to come up as like, "Where's my ID?" It was like, "Well, I don't know who you are."
Yeah. So, yes. So we are going to be strict. If you don't have an ID or any type of thing, if you make a big scene, we're going to kick you out. There's some people that did that last time.
Just bring everybody should have something. Texas ID, state ID, driver's license, school ID. I think if you have a work ID, that'll work. If you have a library card, I don't know if anybody goes to the library anymore, but whatever. Anything is fine. Just make sure you bring your ID. That goes for staff too, because I don't want to hand out a card to somebody it's not for. You might have an old picture. You don't look like that no more. Shout out Bobby Bowling. But any other questions? You can ask here. You can ask on Facebook.
So our new live platform will be YouTube Live, so we can reach out to more people. Like I was saying, if we can get up to 100 subscribers, I will give away a prize that's worth valued at $100. 100 people, $100 prize. I know, Dave. I don't care what you say.
Giving all of the monies.
So let's get some subscribers up here. Tell your friends, tell your thing. We'll do a random giveaway to the 100 subscribers.
Tell your kids, tell your wife.
So get subscribing, fellas.
I think that is one last thing.
Mask. So yes, so the scrimmage we kind of let the mask thing kind of happen, not happen. Bring your mask. I know that last weekend is not going to be as crowded as this following weekend. So the bigger the crowd, the more likely chance we're going to get checked on, especially with neighbors calling, like that. We'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yes.
So if you're not on the field, please have a mask on. You don't have to cover your nose, but cover your mouth.
Right.
Yeah, some people have the issue of complaining about covering their nose. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I think we've covered this before, but just to reiterate, mask on at all times when you are not on the field, so you can get your paint, get your air. As you're walking, you put your mask down, walk on the field, play your game, come off, put your mask back on. That's essentially kind of that situation. If you are socially distancing, like everybody's over by staging and you're just in the parking lot by yourself, I'm not gonna come run you down and be like, put your mask on. So I'm not gonna do that. But I would suggest this, to bring 2 masks, because say Richie's got this Sandana one, I don't want him to lay it down by his friends who has the same one, and then somebody grabs it, is like, is this mine? Is that yours? And then it gets lost. So bring 2 so that you can have something to wear all day.
Yeah.
Some house cleaning. I think Harrison corrected me last time, or whatever. Some house cleaning things. If you are not on the field next, don't stand at the entry gate. Okay. The way we're going to handle this now is, if you are a dead player on the field, you'll kind of sit in this little box area, and that way you can go on the field, get your pods, and then the next people can come back on, right? We don't want to crowd that area. The other issue is nobody is allowed upstairs. If you've been to Legends before, they've got like a little.
Yeah, so no parents, no spectators, nothing upstairs this event, because we will have a lot of equipment running. You guys seen the live stream. If you haven't, check it out. It's on our Facebook page. But we are not allowing anybody upstairs due to equipment and social distancing. So last weekend we let parents come upstairs and stuff like that, but there's no spectator this time, so nobody upstairs.
Yes.
And is it rhinestone? Pink is allowed, yellow is not allowed. So anything yellow to a certain extent, you can't have it on these.
Yep.
I personally am not a fan of pink paint, but we might have orange or yellow. So make sure you guys don't wear orange and yellow. If there's a yellow, if you have a question, you can message us on a picture of the item, and we'll approve it or disapprove it.
Yep. I was just gonna mention that.
All right. Now to the fun stuff, huh?
Wink, wink.
So we've been talking about the 7-man for a bit.
You just went what? We just went right into it?
Yeah.
You no build up, nothing. We just bashing on people about masks, and then you like, hey, 7-man. What?
Yeah. Hey man, I'm excited. I'm trying to play, Dave. So you might be running this league by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But Dave, if you want to show up the info.
Okay.
Let these people see what we're talking about.
Drum roll, please.
I can't do drum roll sounds.
Since we just throwing information out, you know what I'm saying? Just boom.
So it will be at, once it pops up, and that's the date.
Give me.
Can everybody see that?
Put Dave right there. November 14th and 15th.
Yes. So what it says is Saturday's amateur and Sunday's open. What we're doing as rules is we're not going to allow one higher division player to play in that division. It's automatically D5 and lower will be amateur, and open is D4 up to Division 2 can play the 7-man. So we're not going to let D5 play in the amateur division. I mean D4 play in the amateur division. If you want to play with your friends that's in higher divisions, you got to go to open. And then it's thanks to Untitled Audio, they're going to be the one that the league is based off, not the league, the event is based off. We can't thank them enough for always doing great things for us. You know, they are the ones that put the big screen. They're the one that did the live stream. Jose, he's one of the best people I ever met that can make paintball grow.
For sure.
That's why we're naming this event after his company.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it's really an honor for us to kind of, you know, give back to the people who give back to us. So on Pixel Audio Visual, Jose is just excellent. Not only with just us, but just in the realm of paintball itself, right? But yeah, Battle City 7-man at TXR, November 14th and 15th. And we'll have registration open pretty soon, so be on the lookout.
Yep, it is 15 balls semi-capped. We will be checking at the gate, so if you think you can change the settings to D-bounce, we're gonna watch you walk that trigger. Like, I can actually look at somebody and know if they can shoot that pass or not. Left and right.
We've got a lot of chronos now, so we're just gonna have referees just come and go. That ain't right. That ain't right. Get off the field.
Yeah. So don't try to cheat. We're trying to make this fun for everybody. Don't try to do D-bounce mode or any of those modes. I can catch you.
I mean, if you can hit the 15 balls a second, man, like, good job. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of pain in the air.
Yeah. So if you guys want to play the 7-man event, just make sure you guys spread the word. We'll be posting this flyer up pretty soon. TXR will be the location. We're just gonna walk down how everything's gonna happen this Friday, and then we'll start opening registration once we have everything in time.
Yep.
Any questions about that league or the event? What do you call it? The event. We're only doing one a year.
One per year.
1 7-man per year.
Hop on the train.
It's gonna get cooler every year too. So.
Yeah.
How fast does this chat?
Just crazy, man. It was like, yeah, make sure no spectators. We're gonna give you that link. 7-man.
Hey, dude, I'm excited. I've been trying to play paintball. Can't make a comeback if I don't get to play. Right?
Rough. So rough, man.
And also, so if you guys haven't seen the shirt, I actually have Dave's. I didn't give it to him. So this is Dave's shirt. We'll have some for sale at the event. They are very limited, and in the back is all our sponsors. These are very nice. They're very. If you ever sweat, it wicks that sweat up because it's dry fit.
I'm gonna just be honest with you, Richie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wear it because it's so nice and white.
White, yeah, it's dry fit though, so it'll wash off.
I know, but you know, sometimes when you get something brand new, you kind of want to just like wear it one time real nice before you get it messed up.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's just me. But yeah, dope. Also, so you showed them the shirts, right? Nesting. Good lead in because that 7-man thing was. Looky what we got, guys. Boom.
What do you mean? Oh, the patches.
Yeah, patches.
So we have custom patches being made, or we'll have them for the event. So those are actually Velcro patches. They either Velcro them on something, or there's a back part to where you can sew that part to the backpack, or so on and so forth. So these will be $10 at the event.
The back of what you see is the cloth part, so you can actually sew this onto something if you want, and then the other side is the Velcro piece. So
yeah. We have a video of it being made, but I don't know how well it shows it out on here. You guys want to see it being made?
What is that noise?
It's someone's cutting my grass, bro.
Man, it sounds like a dying cow, man. Good Lord.
Could be a cow making steaks.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can show this. This is Titan. Boom. This is Titan Signs. Phil's always not, kept us good with everything. So this is on the sewing machine. That's what it looks like.
It's a very expensive sewing machine.
Oh,
I think it's worth more than my car.
This is big as your car too, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think that's like a $100,000 machine.
No comment. I have no idea. All right, stop sharing that.
Price of registration for 7-man. So the prices are for what we're doing for prizes and stuff like that, and how big the event's going to be for hiring all staff for both days. It's going to be $650 for entry. It's still cheaper than most 5-man events, so we're trying to keep it as cost effective as possible.
Yeah.
Affordable, cost effective, give you guys a great event, and still have all the screens and all that stuff, all the cool stuff for you guys.
Yep. I think for me, I think for both of us, really, we really want people to have the excellent experience that paintball brings, right? Mm-hmm. So Richie loves this 7-man so much.
Hey, I love paintball.
So I kind of came in after 7-man was kind of, I wouldn't say it was dead, but it was kind of on its way out, kind of the format that it is now with 5-man. So it's kind of one of those things where I kind of want to play, but I can't because I got to put it
That's
on.
what sucks about being a league promoter, or we don't get to do all the cool stuff you guys get to do.
Don't listen to him. He just want me to work all the time. So, yeah, I mean, I played the 7-man or a couple of 7-man events just for fun, and I think those were the most fun events I've had. Instead of it being just like consistently just bang your head against the wall competition all the time, right? So I think that's why we're wanting to do the 7-man just kind of once a year so that we can kind of go back to the roots of paintball, and it'll be fun. Just kind of have the experience of doing all of that.
Yeah. So we'll have for sure the 7-man. The prizes that me and Dave have been fighting back and forth because he's budgeting me is we're going to do a very cool real jewelry necklace pendant. So it'll be the logo of the event, 7-man. That'll be all iced up for you guys. And Dave was like, no, we can't budget. It's like, I think we can.
That's not what I said. No, don't you put me under the bus again. We're not going to have this. It's not happening.
What did we say?
I'm shaking my head because somebody asked about that sumo suit. Anyway, we'll talk about the prizes. They're gonna be dope regardless. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk about the prizes.
Yeah. So we'll go over everything. Hey man, I want to do so much, but it's true. We have to keep it in reason price. That's how much everything costs, overhead, of course. So Dave's never wrong. I'm just a guy trying to do too much. And then Dave keeps me on a leash. I have ADD, so I'm like that dog that's like sees a car and sees another car and just want to jump.
I seen Richie that gif of Kim Kardashian just like throwing money like this all the time. All the time. The perfect thing. So yeah.
Yeah, we definitely like that sumo video. That
video was awesome.
So any questions, guys? Do we need a recap on what we went over since people joined late? I know you guys can rewatch. Some people are joining, some people are leaving.
Look, we hit a 40-minute mark. Hey!
Did we already? Holy crap. Yeah. So 7-man for sure. Cash for discount. So if you guys want save $5 per case, bring cash. If you use credit card, there's a lot of fees, so we have to charge you the extra $5. That's taxes and extra, whatever they charge us on credit card machines.
Yep. Capitalism.
Money makes the world go round.
That's true.
Anybody scared of 15 balls a second? You guys worried about 15 balls a second? I think my phone's always going off.
So parking is limited. Park not where people can't get in their cars, but close enough to where you would normally be in a parking lot kind of situation. Also park on the side. If you have to park on the road, park on the side of the field, not on the opposite end, because that is private property. They will have your cars towed. We did Event paint only, cash discount, credit cards. At check-in, gates open at 6:30. Registration starts at 6:45 on both days, but D5, because you're coming in later, do not show up before 11 a.m. I will not even talk to you if you come at me before 11 a.m. because I'll be doing other stuff. But
Yes.
we'll have plenty of time. We'll get everybody taken care of, no issues, right? Um, bring your whole team up. We talked about that. Bring a photo ID with your name on it so that we can have something to match your league ID with. Um, and then we will post a link. So we'll be doing the live stream on YouTube here, and we will do the live stream on Facebook as well. So tell you,
paint will be. Yeah, so paint is going to be sold inside next to the check-in building, like the store of Legends. So next door will be like a little shack. We'll have a window, and that's where paint's going to be sold. There should be signs saying paint and registration. So it'll be in that side of this the field now instead of being between two fields. So it'll be AC. The paint will be in AC, so you guys will always have good paint. We're not using the band anymore. We are
upgrade.
Upgrading. But yeah, so the paint will be inside the building where you guys to purchase. There will be somebody in there either taking cash or credit card. Registration will be in a tent next door to that, so you guys can register in one line, buy your paint next.
Yep. Yeah, they'll be next to each other, but they're not on top of each other like we've done our previous ones. Just so that we don't have everybody like cluttered in one area. Like again, we're just trying to socially distance as much as possible and go from there.
Mm-hmm. So D5 and D4 don't play the same time anymore, Todd. Yeah, D4 plays in the morning. You guys kind of play in the afternoon. So you guys should show up at 11 o'clock.
So Todd, just so that you know, right? There's a spot in between the two fields, and then there's where everybody else kind of stages. I think we're gonna have D4 just in the front, and then when the earlier D5 guys start to come in, we'll have them in the back, and we'll just leave that open for them. And as the D4 guys leave out, then D5 can take those spots.
Yes.
Yep.
If you guys are finished and you guys are trying to root for people, we have the live stream, so please, we're not saying you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's right.
So the merch booth, we're figuring that out. I know Gangster will be out there, so Gangster's always there. They're great supporters of the league. I keep forgetting to put them in the sponsor page. Yeah, I gotta get with Ulysses to get his logo again. But anyways, yeah, there'll be two booths. There should be the HTTPS booth where we'll sell patches and T-shirts, and then the Gangster booth where he sells all the headbands and the swag.
Yep.
Oh,
any
finals.
other questions?
So D4's finals will be done before you guys start playing, Todd.
Yes.
So right after finals finish for D4, you guys start playing.
I think he's wondering about like there's like a 10-minute break between the actual finals of D4 and D5. That's just auto-generated. I think will probably be done before then, because some games will go to time and some games won't. So we'll kind of shorten time that way. But everything should be fine. I think we'll, like I said, I'm gonna leave that area towards the back specifically for D5 teams who are gonna come early. So and by early, I mean right at 11 o'clock. And you know, everything should be fine from there.
Yeah. Also, dead box. If you die, if you get shot out, walk to where the entrance is in that little box. Wait in there until the game's over. Then you can come back and grab your pods. Do not pick up your pods as you're leaving. And if you get shot again, don't get mad because you went down and grabbed your pods. Most people think you're a live player.
I will say this, and I'll allow this because normally I'm strict about it, and it's a huge pet peeve of mine. If you grab your pod as you're lifting your hand up and walking off, I'm totally okay with that. If you come off the field and then walk back on the field as the game's going and try to pick up pods, you deserve to get shot. We're gonna give you plenty of time to go get your pods off the field. Everything's gonna be good. I'm
30
gonna
seconds.
just say,
30 seconds plenty of time, right? 30 seconds.
I think we're gonna give a little bit extra. So, but
A minute,
30
a minute.
seconds is plenty of time. That'll give those guys get time to pull off their pods, and then the new team to come on and be ready to go on the next
Yeah, we want to get the games going so nobody's waiting too long, because there's 20 teams on Saturday. A lot of teams.
Yep. Well, there's 15 D5 on Sunday, so wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Yeah. So drink plenty of water, guys. Gatorade, Pedialyte. Hey, Pedialyte's a secret weapon. If you guys want to skip Gatorade and go Pedialyte, that gives you a pretty fast boost.
So that big thing of Pedialyte, the one normal one that you get at like Walgreens or whatever,
Yeah.
One of those per gallon of water, and you should be absolutely fine.
Yeah. So, any more questions? We have hit the 45-minute mark.
Yes.
Any questions about parking, cash discount, check-in, IDs, Severman, our next event? We will have a world championship, a 3-man championship. We'll announce it after the weekend. So if you guys want to register fast, we will be giving away the rings for that event. First place will win the custom Johnny Dang rings. We modified it for the championship, so it's gonna come up pretty sick. We should have a markup in a couple days, I think, hopefully, and then we can show it off to you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Don't, like I said, don't be bashful about asking questions. Please ask them now and not waste time at the event on the weekend. We can pretty much take care of anything right now because it's leading up to the event.
Yes.
So go ahead and ask your questions. Not necessarily on here. You can do it on Facebook. We've got our phone number.
Give out the phone number, Dave. We'll type it in here. What's the number?
Text, no phone. Text, no phone. Understood. Cool.
Text questions to, what's the number?
832
832
409
409
7926.
7926.
No one will answer the phone.
Oh.
Just text it. No one will answer the phone. Just text it. Cool.
I was about to give them one number less so they can never ask questions.
Ruined. So they can ask questions about not asking questions on the phone and call the phone number?
Yeah.
Somebody would have just like called each number. We started at 0 until they found us. Is this Texas? Is this Houston, Texas Paintball Series? Is this who it is? You're gonna watch it ring if you call. Yes, I'm gonna watch it ring if you call. Absolutely.
Or vibrate because you're gonna silence the phone.
I'm gonna let it ring 3 times, just enough to let you know that I looked at it, and then I'm gonna hang up on you.
What a bum, huh?
Just saying. Just text.
Hey, so captains, please read your emails. We will send an email with all the information you need to tell your teammates. I say if you're the captain, that's your responsibility. If your teammate doesn't know, that's on you.
Yep. Also, you know what would really help? If you didn't give us a fake email on APPA.
Yeah, or a phone number. So Dave will send a mass text. I'm giving Dave an extra job. Send
Of course he is. Of course.
He's gonna send a big text on Friday night. Make sure you guys, the captains, have the right phone number in APPA for all the information. Don't say you didn't get any information from us. We try our best to reach out to everyone. Look at Dave's face. Just copy and paste, Dave, from the PC, the email, and paste it as a text.
If you have any more questions, we're gonna be ending the call for tonight. Yes, don't call that number, just text it. Anyway, so I think we've pretty much handled everything else. We'll probably put a link in the description. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. of what to bring for your first event, just in case you need it. And we'll put some more information on the page. We'll also link it on Facebook and Instagram so that you can always grab it if you need to. And if you have any questions, let us know. We really got to cut this down to like 25 minutes.
We can never do it because we always try to do more stuff.
7-man. All right. So I don't see any more questions coming through. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my night.
No, you're not.
And by enjoy the rest of my night, I mean wait for Richie to tell me to do something else at the last minute that I'll probably end up doing anyway.
Yeah. That should be everything.
Before we leave, shout out to our sponsors, John Jackson at Pro Edge Paintball. Shout out to Greg at GI Empire.
On Pixel.
Ulysses at Gangster. Jose from On Pixel. Phil from Titan Signs. And Johnny Dang from Johnny Dang, which is awesome.
And Los from Weapons.
Big Los from Weapons, yes.
Yes.
Also Todd Martinez, because that's whose name's on the Instagram account.
There you go. Todd Martinez.
Todd Martinez.
Oh, also, thank you to all the fields that support us throughout the season. So, TXR,
yep.
Texas Legends Paintball, and Zone.
Yep.
So, thank you guys. Bye for now. We'll see you guys this weekend. Good luck. Win those belts. Because I'm going to win my belt against Dave.
You can just stop talking. You can just stop talking.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm just going to keep going. We can say bye. Good luck to all of the team. Undisputed belts. Undisputed belts. Because those belts are super dope. I don't have one.
Belt?
No, I don't have it next to me. It's in the
all right, laters. That's it. Bye,
later,
guys. Thank you. Spread the word. YouTube's our new platform.
YouTube.
Okay,
Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Bye.